Bow your head. Propagate! The tide's beckoning.
Сейчас, короче, нужно собрать награды с ивента, они как раз на билеты идут к повышению его таланта. И можно будет продолжать сюжеточку.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Germinate!
Nice and spicy!
Justice is blind. Silence!
Вот так. Залил. Пропустить. И все, покинуть забили. Можно возвращаться. Для этого, по-моему, да, 40-й ранг нужен. А, все, вспомнил. Вспомнил, о чем я остановился. Я проходил доп. Миссии лесного этого скаута. Я не помню, на стриме я это делал или нет. Скорее всего, нет. Так что все, сейчас мы идем в порт Формас встречаться первый раз с Аль-Хайтамом. Где? Где хиличуры? Ладно, хрен с ними. Почему бы и нет? Так, я здесь не заберу сейчас. Надо по-другому. Но нужно забрать эту статую. Кстати, надо бы прокатиться по торговцам. Выкупить у них там мясо, еду и все прочее. Не то чтобы у меня есть нехватка еды, но в этом случае лучше иметь, чем не иметь. Блин, вольнуть что ли его? Ладно, сначала статуя. Есть. Все, двигаемся в порт. Летим. Ну, можно даже просто тупо долететь. Так. Забыл кое-что сделать. Сейчас я... Вот так пусть будет. Все отлично. А почему бы и нет? Так. Как бы нам на другую сторону? Что-то я не с той стороны пришел. Вот он, лифт. А где он там? Вот. И тебе здравствуй. Так, куда мне конкретно вон туда? Вот сюда, да? Да, все верно бегу. Только сначала забрать точку телепорта. Катсцена.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always...
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Aramite...
Wow! Talk about hurly burly. Ooh. know that whatever the
Я пропущу всю эту болтовню.
doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're well? Give it.
Кому нужен был сюжет, тут уже давно прошел.
Welcome. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted. Sure, we may. You see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable, if you ask me.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between especially the group that they're called Ein.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? They're usually pretty. I've heard that Ein.
Wait, did you?
I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? So, what's your plan?
Да, Пайма, давай.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost. Oh, stop.
Почему-то я пытался бежать на кнопку, как в Снайпер Ghost Warrior. Кстати, надо бы еще, наверное, Ghost of Tsushima будет установить на плойку.
This is the place we heard those students talking about.
Да, давай.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we...
They're nothing to...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money...
Yeah, with...
All these guys...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Дайте попустить.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh?
Oh! Sorry! He must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Paimon can't stand this, he's so...
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar, years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our home. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom.
So...
Greater Lord Ruka Furthermore, she can... But the story doesn't mark my word. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing... Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business?
I told you the other day. I would...
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of... If, on the other hand, I will jeopardize the... I am quite confident. Also, consider this. Have I ever failed to follow?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because there are... Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our mood plus, he was that way! After him!
Так, сейчас, секунду.
Why does it have to be so? How can there be kind of lucky here? Got it. Oh, so then what happened next? Should I adjust?
Телеграмма. Отправить. Все. Продолжаем. Ну что ж.
It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you... Oh, I advise... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses!
Who exactly are you two? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah!
He doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Those high-headed thugs...
We'll reconvene at the... You were willing to... Look, if...
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Aramite...
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable... This is
Да,
what
я
you've been
все
looking
еще
for.
суммирую.
This is a knowledge gap. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's,
It's essentially they were created as a... But despite over the past... Meanwhile, well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must... I need you to find some... Unlike the peddlers, she's guarded against... I think she black... Become one of Dory...
Why do you want us to meet with...
Until you complete this task?
Так, я бы на самом деле...
Go about doing this.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so
Не, у
Dory
меня
should
только
view
Apple
you as
Music
safe
и
clients.
Spotify.
I'll give you the informant's address and their contact. Beyond the
Блин,
password,
я в
though,
Яндекс
I have no
Музыку
way of
хотя бы
knowing
просто
what other
подрубил
tricks you might
свое
have up.
фоном.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora, and I'll prepare some fun.
What?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look...
Try inspecting them with elemental...
How'd it go?
has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of using elemental.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here, don't be cheap. Oh, and be.
Matra?
They belong to. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to. Okay.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos.
Так. Так, цветок скорби. Искушенного клиента. Так.
Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy? What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the...
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for...
Так, еще раз. Та-та-та-та-та-та-та. Пуртосус так. От которых кружится голова и шумит в ушах.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Every ship deserves that.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our horror fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. He's
точно.
cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at...
Before I retrieve your... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our horror fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating horror fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The mantra? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Да.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Ты еще хорошо я стамину прокачал хотя бы. Или поездочки в Сумеру. Подольше бегать могу.
If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh. Here, over here! You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else...
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you... But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my
Ну да.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be. I
Хотя,
can't
как
risk
по
doing
мне,
business with
сюжет
people who start
пока не
huffing and puffing after just a few paces. So that's why it's your first time here. As
Когда
long as you have
уже
lots
из
of round, shiny
исследования
Nora,
пирамиды и после.
then we're all good. Ah, yes.
Хотя вечный Сабзерус тоже прикольно
She
чувствует.
has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this. What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics. Yeesh! Who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Tibet in the early Archon War? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent... Ooh, now 2 million Mora, and it's yours. Whoa! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of... All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. We'll take these, please and thank. My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000... Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything... Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Excellent. Then please, select... Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. Huh? Why? Hey, we're getting a capsule worth 1 million. Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Dory? We'll take this one. All right. Our series with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to a
Самая скучная часть до вечного Сабзируса.
Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Блин, я еще на самом деле уставший. Сегодня ночью что-то нормально вообще не спалось. И что-то наговаривать на стриме у меня, я не знаю, как будто не получается. А надо стараться как-то сильно не молчать. Ну, чтобы, грубо говоря, это хоть как-то походило на стрим. Да нет, я спал, просто, ну, типа, Танюха пришла поздно, и мы что-то, ну, пока поужинали, пока ко сну приготовились, время уже 12:30, а там уже как бы на работу вставать, да и пока уснешь, тоже полчаса туда-сюда ворочаться будешь. Короче, к часу, дай бог, уснул.
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that.
Сейчас, мне кажется, главная проблема то, что игра гораздо громче меня.
My personal finances
Я
and connections
хрен
cannot
его
compete
знает,
with
как
those of the
мне
Eremites.
отрегулировать...
After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge
Слушай, Макс,
capsule
она
in
же
exchange for the
купила
opportunity to
пачку
study
жидкого и
it.
пачку
After
этого...
all, there's no harm in understanding what it is.
Этого сухого с
However,
курицей, как ты заказывал. Они вот стоят, ждут.
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its
Типа,
members are
ну, в
so
субботу
I've
приедешь,
been
забирай, вообще
sabotaging
без
their
проблем.
business to force them. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the mantra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory.
Ну-ка, Лукас
Unless I
на
know
стриме
whose hands the
влепил.
divine knowledge capsule and Dory is the most
Давай,
reliable
я
source of
знаю, что это
information,
можно.
but that avenue was previously closed to me.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule...
Yes, you can say that. But the day after tomorrow, if I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll... Doing so...
А, сейчас этот момент будет... Насколько там? 0,34% что ли? Будет, или там 34 тысячных повышения мастерства. То ощущение, когда вроде бы копейка, если бы это была реальная прибавка на 0,34%, так чисто халявный к заряженной атаке, нежели такой заверните. Дополнительные 34%, это же звездец, как классно. Ну, точнее 0,34. При том, что сейчас у него таланты на текущий уровень замакшен. Кстати, то, что вот я тебе рассказывал, видишь, нижние две строчки, оно и относится к Драгонстрайку. Угу. 10% от своего хп дамажу. Но у меня еще, у меня на самом деле жуткая проблема сейчас с критами на нивелета, потому что открываем артефакты и видим херня. О, кстати, надо докачать. ХП. Да. Кайф. Плюс ХП, плюс урон. Блин, вот здесь бонус гидроурона. Здесь дендра. Блин, можно, конечно, вот это на хп тоже взять. Ну, блин, здесь аффикс, который мне реально нужен.
I see the value in my own work.
Показал. Сколько? Шанс крит удар 22, блядь. Вообще ни о чем.
Also see the meaning in.
All right.
Here.
Sword fighting techniques 8. Huh. A combat class.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, we can conduct a controlled... While you fight, there may be variants...
Wow! Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the
When you are unable to understand a researcher's action. All right, let's begin the...
Сейчас сам ржачный момент будет. Говорится... А, это еще не все. Вот так.
All right. The next step is hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish...
Да. Давайте пропуск.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that...
All right. Time for round 2.
Settle down.
Now, I'll...
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it go?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Ikelafun.
Сестра. Слушай, ну да, реально, в Геншине задержка не такая большая. Ну, кстати, вот One была прям такая, ну, поприличнее. И в Bloodborne тоже задержка хорошая была. Не сильная, но хорошая. Так. Давай.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Тут уже кайф. Не заметил эту ступенечку. Был бы эпично, если бы сам мог покупать там условно капсулу с готовкой, которая тебе там рандомные рецепты на мастерство изучает.
Can you really get us? So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble. But how can we be sure your information is accurate?
Так, все, я вернулся, телефонный разговор закончен.
Because to as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture. It's always a pleasure to do business with such sterling patrons.
Который я все хотел протестировать.
Here's the scoop. The divine knowledge capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain
Remove.
Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar.
Войдите в PSN.
Ain el-Ahmar? You mean the Aramites who worshipped King Deshret?
Так. Продолжить использование контроля. Окей, это я в курсе.
The group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright, and the capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself. Thanks for the info, Dory. Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to... Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar.
Keep it.
Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Блин, да нет, я не удаленную игру хочу, я хочу...
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Я просто, короче, вроде как на плойке можно подключить телефон и использовать его в качестве клавиатуры. Просто вот это вот печатать, это, ну... такое. 13. Кстати, по поводу 13. Не знаю, играл ли нет, есть классная игрушка 13. Знаю, есть она на пекарню, не знаю, есть ли она на плойку. Блин, офигенная игрушка. Такой в мультяшном стиле. Блин, я даже посмотрел.
Really? All right. Let's hear
Я
it.
сейчас реально посмотрю.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Aramites' transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this.
Блин,
Bold
есть и
move,
ремейк,
Dory.
что?
Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture
Да,
is indeed
слушай, она
Misery,
есть.
the leader of Ain al-Ahmar. And the glowing red
Нет,
capsule
стоп,
he's
это не
holding
она.
appears to be the divine
Вернее,
knowledge
она,
capsule.
но
In
какой-то
which
очень
case,
жуткий ремейк.
if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands.
Ну да, это походу она.
After we defeat them, we can
Блин,
finally
кайф.
have a serious talk with their
Прикольно, надо
boss.
будет
Thank
ее
you for
взять.
your time and efforts.
Потому что игрушка прям
Take
реально
a few days
кайфовая.
off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
Press up.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Faros Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Да. Да, вот она. Да. Нашлась. Топовая вещь. Так, куда она? На мосту. Решили на водяном драконе.
I'll hate them. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were—
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. This is turning into—
Back up! Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come.
I'll be back.
Scatter!
Bow your head today.
Изи. О! Аниме началось.
Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can— Boss?
Минус мозги.
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired! Arrest him! Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that—
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going in. This divine— Did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
Давай, конец. Мы на Сабзирус побежали.
The mantra took him away, then that means the academia got the divine—
Сегодня я точно не закончу.
As
Что
things
Сумеру прям
stand,
капец
there is no
длинный
reason
сюжет.
for me to remain in port.
Но бесконечный Сабзирус, я надеюсь, я пройду.
Truthfully, I don't. Moreover,
Everything—
I'm heading back to the
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Плюс круточка. Хрен, мне нужно сначала вот это закончить. Они типа по сюжету думают, что я сначала должен вот это сделать. А для вот этого мне нужно вот этот 40-й ранг. Угу. Пошли нахер. Я уж лучше сюжет сумеру тогда сначала закончу.
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she...
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Повтор. Так, а чё у меня крафтом копирует? Блин, ресурс есть, на книгу нету. Я бы на самом деле до R4 поднял янтарь. Добрый ген энергии. Все же. Да, он не сильно нужен. Но это из той ситуации, когда лучше иметь, чем не иметь. Так, где этот шаурмий спот? Так. Варенье. Ага, всего 3 закатника, я вас понял. Тогда... это мясное мы не готовим, это мы не готовим. Вот это мы готовим. Нет, не готовим. Я уж просто не помню, что у меня изучено, что нет. Вот это, по-моему, изучено. Да. Да, я сижу на синей еде. Вот это, по-моему, точно, да. Хрен, потому что всего одна мята. Это рыбная. Вот это, по идее, можно выучить. 20, нет, 13 крафтов. Даже париться не буду. Так, для вот этого... Там много чего не хватает. Здесь рыба нужна. Здесь орешков нету. Ладно, тогда крафтим гору курицы. Ну, 2 бонуса, отлично. И много спагетти. Ну, отлично, 2 фирменных приготовилось. Это тоже на крафт. 2 фирменных, отлично. Это буду? Нет, не буду делать, и все. Так. Отслеживать цели. Приколу ради. А вдруг? Нет. Сколько? Я думаю, у него форму книги можно купить и скрафтить янтарь.
There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
just as promised. Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Indeed. The festival's tomorrow.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. Speaking of which...
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormo...
Yeah!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer.
It's alright, Dia. The festival's tomorrow.
Even when you put it that way...
Don't worry, my guard.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day.
Oh, I've already prepared a room.
Whoa,
Да, сейчас начнется. И Кусаналиху первый раз увидим. Так, да. С учетом, что я условно только недавно на другом аккаунте прошел. Я вроде даже помню, как проходить. Сейчас проверим теорию.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventure.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you.
Oh, if you don't mind, all of my friends will be working the...
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the
Then let's meet at the near...
It's a deal.
I may be too excited.
Paimon started to really look forward to the Sub-Zero Festival too. Oh, no. Did we oversleep? We should go meet...
Стоп, наверх. А нет, все правильно, вниз.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for...
Good morning, Dunyarzak.
Not at all.
You've worked so hard.
You know, well... Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
Следовать.
For everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell...
Mushrooms, flowers... So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition.
Чё, Макс, у вас корпорат был?
Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like rukashibam.
So, this... Wait, but then wouldn't the... Oh, Traveler, we have... Thanks!
Я просто хрен его знаю, что сейчас говорить. Я в таком овощном состоянии.
What's a chemical...
Right?
So...
It's quite simple.
Sure sound?
That is precisely what we need.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali...
So that's the true wisdom behind it.
Так, что тебе нужно? Так.
So how about it?
Какие тебе материалы-то нужны? Хрен тебя знает. Ну... Да, конечно. На, вот это, короче. Отдать.
Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too!
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a...
Oh, I remember now. It means illusion.
Illusions and lies? That sounds...
Yes, but this book said...
He's not even trying...
Naturally.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty...
They say the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zerus will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a... Hey! His Dunyarzad!
In the few short days... All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to lesser...
Yes, Knight! Just...
Ferris, the...
It's all thanks to Miss
As are we...
Oh, not at all.
Whichever...
And there's also Lizard...
Huh? What?
Onikabuto is...
Dunyarzad? You tried them before? It's alright.
I also believe in your...
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
По-моему, номер 3. Нет. Номер 4 все же.
Excellent work.
Да.
That is
Я
indeed.
помню.
Paimon you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck, and
Attention!
Thanks a lot!
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of...
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candies.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot...
Нет, первый Сабзерус никак не скипнуть. Я просто помню, что в первом прохождении своем я практически сразу, запомнил, что закатник это номер 4, и сразу же началась сюжетка с дежавю и всем прочим.
Too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our club.
Those Eremites don't look like...
Who are you?
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry up!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main! No wonder we mercs haven't heard...
Don't speak so
Don't worry about it, my... Traveler, take...
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
Please be careful.
Don't waste your time.
Блять, это кем надо вы, чтобы за минуту не успеть сюда прибежать пешком, что ли, идти?
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You sure you're
Ладно,
okay?
там, я не знаю, секунд 15-20 дали на минуту.
I'll be fine after...
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took...
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone...
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but...
Please, let me take a...
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you...
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword.
About that. Well, I sold it.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was...
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry.
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but... So
You're so
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like...
Are you feeling unwell?
My lady, your
Да, кстати,
condition.
на самом деле интересная тема.
Traveler, can you take her somewhere
Когда
truly...
Пирс начинает вот такая типа адаптация к оружию. То есть, чем дольше ты этим оружием сражаешься, тем эффективнее оно. То есть, ну, возьмем банальный меч. Ладно, плохой пример. Ну, вот тот же самый янтарь. То есть, вот это R5, это его крафты. А будет и, ну, типа, еще одна шкала, которая как раз-таки будет там верхние показатели. То есть, там первый, второй уровень, только одна строчка, вторая, третья появляется ХП. На пятом уровне все эти статы улучшаются. Вообще, тема прикольная, но такая запарная была бы. Так, выбил пушку, выбил ER5, а перс сражается, как хер пойми что.
Yes, much better. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably... Sumeru's current medical advancements...
10 years up.
There's no need to be compared to the I know that my family loves me dear. Did you know? Since I was I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's not to mention this way. When my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that I once existed.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No.
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. Thanks. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Nilu will and with that...
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus Festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zerus Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only if you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single... The Grand Sage is already...
How? The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus Festival. This is a hard pill to swallow, but... You're right. Things would only get worse.
Art. Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you...
No!
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the
Understood.
The Sub-Zerus Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh!
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere Or...
Nilu, it's...
But you've been looking...
It's okay. It would be too risky to continue this...
If you say so.
Yes. Okay. It's a problem.
I can't believe this is how things turned out.
It really is okay.
A lot. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's Fest. Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase.
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Daniel.
Ну что ж, попробуем скипнуть цепочку.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all.
You seem
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure! Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Huff.
You are quite well in.
Actually, what?
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7.
Appear to be in the form of.
Really? I thought it looked like some.
The moon signifies. It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking at?
Oh, right. It means ill. But if you trust your intuition and.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just.
Guess that was still pretty in. So, where
И сейчас выбираешь номер 4 и понеслась. Сюжетка начнет разворачиваться.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can meet the Knight of Flowers. Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some boxes readied here.
What's the... Ooh!
And there's also lizard...
Why are those...
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon, bet you had incredible luck. Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where... A feeling of... Oh, Paimon knows what that is. In that case, Paimon also... So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look... Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to... That thing went too far. How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible. We were just... So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we're, how about... Hey, Dinyerzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinyerzad.
Oh,
Kidnappers?
I'm okay. Diaz...
That's a bit...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day.
Я бы на самом
After
деле
however
такой,
many more
что
days, my time will come to an end.
даже прямо сейчас бы отключился.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
Ну, я хочу попробовать заспидранить.
It really is fine. I don't
Ну,
mind.
типа заспидранить эту часть.
Huh? Did something happen?
Dinyerzad, have you ever felt deja vu?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if...
Oh, Paimon, see...
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilu's dance of...
Блин, не, Макс, я, наверное, оффаюсь и пойду реально отдыхать. Меня прям рубит. Прям конкретно рубит. Сейчас, типа, вот эта петля закончится. И я оффаюсь.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified.
Мне уже просто лень выключать микрофон каждый раз, когда я
What you should be doing is
зеваю.
finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the...
Understood. I will...
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god.
Nilu?
Oh, Dinyerzad.
It's okay.
But you've been really looking for...
It truly is unfortunate.
True, but...
The next festival. I probably won't be around by then.
Wait, what did you just say?
No, nothing.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Did Dinyerzad already go back? We should also return and get some sleep. So, in the end, maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway...
Да, все, я офф. Давай, завтра я 100% еще запускаться буду.